time to get buff! Time to get pumped! For idol activities! My passionate idol activity, Aikatsu, is about to start! It's a very squeaky clean, and I mean very clean, super kid-friendly and positive idol anime. It's a show about working hard and how much it takes to be an idol. I mean it, they work out a lot. But yeah, this is a Buy Our Toys anime. Of course it's by Bandai. You know, Bandai, who makes model kits, toys, and owns pieces of our childhood. I really want those new Digimon anniversary toys so badly. The company created Card Ass. It's a type of arcade machine that's created by Bandai and uses a CCG or collectible card game. The game casts a player as an aspiring idol student in Starlight Academy, a school dedicated to training girls into becoming idols. The players participate in contests called auditions, and each of the cards are of clothing to wear. They also do something similar to the making drama in Pre-Para. And part of the talk today is about this show, and its appeal in comparison to other toy-selling arcade franchises of the idol variety, which it's mostly one. Aikatsu's main competition was Pretty Rhythm and the now airing Pre-Para. Their games have a different way of playing, but they're in the same genre and going for the same demographic of little girls and weirdos on the internet that talk about anime idols. Aikatsu first aired in 2012. It aired for 4 52-episode seasons. The first 2 I'm focusing on today, and I will refer it to as the Ichigo arc, named after the main character Ichigo Hoshimiya. The next time we'll look at this anime will be the Akari arc, and then eventually Aikatsu Stars, the unrelated new Aikatsu anime that came out last year. Aikatsu even won an award in 2015. It starts with a friend, a concert, and a fanboy brother. There's always a spark that gets someone into something. For me, with idol anime, it was AKB0048. For anime in general, it was Sailor Moon. And for Ichigo, it was seeing Mizuki. And Ichigo and her best friend Aoi Kiriya, the idol professor fangirl, tries out for Starlight Academy, a school that trains idols. The anime adaptation is by Sunrise, and later its subsidiary, Bankai Namco Pictures, aka BN Pictures, from episode 127 to 178. And this is the same studio behind Tribe Cool Crew, Tiger and Bunny, and another idol anime that uses cards, Dream Festival. Since this is over 100 episodes and doesn't have clear-cut arcs like Kirarin Revolution, I'm taking a different approach to talking about Aikatsu. There's 2 main character arcs through the first season. The first is Ichigo's learning how to be an idol and unlocking the potential that she has. Also how much hard work goes into it, and her growth as new challenges come her way. This is one of the happiest characters I've seen working out and jogging. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of episodes on her growth, from auditioning, trying to make an autograph, or just getting a designer to make her a dress. One of the other things that drives her is her inspiration, and the second character with a major character arc that affects the entire story, Mizuki Kanzaki. Mizuki is the current top idol at Starlight Academy. She's a goal for all idols, pretty much perfect and super popular. But secretly, she was working hard since she was a kid to get where she is. And after being the top, she has a new goal through seasons 1 and 2. Some standout episodes, 16 and 17, shows Ichigo being paired up to do a duet with her. Mizuki knows the potential Ichigo has and what she can be, so they push it to the limit. And Mizuki has inspiration for herself. the legendary Masquerade. Their Pink Lady. Think about it. A duo that was super popular and influential in pop music and idol culture. Even in their performance, they have moves similar to Pink Lady. Watch episode 2 of Idols of Anime to know more about Pink Lady and their anime. The legend of Masquerade is an ongoing thing in the first season. One of the main characters who was in Masquerade is Orihime, the headmaster, formerly an idol, and while it's clear to the viewer what the mystery about them is, you have to wait for the characters to catch up. Mizuki's ambition to find another star, a sun to her moon, goes to extremes.
Most extreme elimination challenge!
She's not a villain, she's not an antagonist, just very professional, very hardworking, very talented, and earned her place as Starlight Queen. It's that ambition she has that leads the story in interesting places and even brings some characters into conflicts. An example being the formation of TRISTAR, an obstacle course tournament style face-off between the main characters to be in a group with Mizuki, with a special cameo by the Powerpuff Girls. Seriously, look, this is a total reference. Conflict in Aikatsu is very fluffy, for a lack of a better term. Now what do I mean? Let's look at things like scandals or drama in idol anime. One example is how YURIKA, another character, who's known for being in vampire persona 24/7, was caught not being her character once. Another was someone making baby talk to a cat. Even all the friends are very supportive and loving towards each other. We have Ichigo's best friend Aoi and her other bestie Ron.
私たち編入生だからみんなより授業遅れてるし先輩としていろいろ教えてください一緒に消えていかないようにな誰？メグちゃんよ3月21日生まれの B 型花がないと言われながらもその類まれなる寝癖が個性となり年齢層を問わず幅広い支持を得た今注目されているアイドルの一人さすがアイドル博士あんたにとってのキリや葵みたいなルームメイトいや友達がでも去っていったってくるの信じて待っててくれたんだもん3人が信じ合ってたらきっとま相当特訓したしな
We have the vampire I mentioned, Yurika.
光栄に思いなさいゆりか様に血を吸われることを
And Atome, the cute one. The cute one that thinks so many things are cute and loves them. She's like a distilled idol shoujo cute ball of fluff and happy and At the halfway point of season 1, we get a new crop of new students. And Sakura. Aww, she's like Fluttershy mixed with Cardcaptor Sakura mixed with a forest pixie. She was introduced in episode 26, where Ichigo is assigned to her as a mentor. This shows how much Ichigo has grown, and we even get to see some of that mentorship go further in episode 30 when Sakura joins in a special audition. We also get Kaede Ichinos, a rich Japanese-American magician clown girl. All of these characters have special quirks and elements to them that balances out others. If these girls were in any other series, I'd probably be really annoyed or call them one-note or bland. It's the way they're written, introduced, and interact that keeps them from being meh or And they all get development. Only in this series I could probably tolerate Atome. Or love Atome. I love you too! Helps that they're comedic as well and have an infectious passion for their idol activities that makes you want to join. My favorite part of the first season was the formation of the supergroup Star Anise. We see the outcomes of the character arcs for Mizuki and Ichigo. Admittedly, Ichigo's conclusion, where she finds a secondary dream of going to America to follow her idol path, seems sudden. But in comparison to Mizuki's, maybe not, who just ups and quits out of nowhere, which is where we're left until second season. Season 2 is set 1 year after the events of Season 1. Otome is the new Starlight Queen and everyone's getting more popular. We even get some story with some actual rivals. I say that up to this point, Aikatsu rivalry has been sweet, cute, and friendly, and not as existent. But with this new school, Dream Academy, and its idols, things have changed. Dream Academy has classes for being designers, producers, and the rivalry is friendly, but tenser than before. Of course, this means we get new characters. Enter SORA Otashiro. And more changes like the constellation dresses and the constellation appeals. SORA is joined by Ki-chan, the cutest producer ever. Move over, producer-san. The true Mega Neko princess has arrived.
All you ate? What is this? Did the quadratic formula explode?
We also have SORA KAZESAWA, who looks like a Chieri Sono knockoff. She's a designer with a unique ethnic style. I love her clothes and I really wish I could wear them. Lastly, from Dream Academy is Maria Himasato, the token rich girl / token nature girl. Really, 2 of the 4 matters most in the first half of Season 2. And the ones who get the most screen time is SORA and Ki-chan. Especially SORA because she's set up to be Ichigo's main rival. But the 4 mirrors Ichigo, Ao, Ran, and Otome a bit. SORA's backstory is involved with Ichigo's. The best reason for Dream Academy's existence in episode 15 is its openness to more new types of idols. As long as you have the passion, anyone can be an idol. And we get an episode that focuses all on them in episode 20. The big event is in episode 22 with the Star Dream Festival. Also after the festival we got Dream Star, a mashup of Dream Academy characters with Ichigo, Ao, Ran, and Otome. But I'm livid and we didn't get a full performance of Dream Star, just a freaking pic and no CG dancing and stuff, and just like tease! Idol tease! Performance tease! As for what I consider the main 2 story arcs with Ichigo and Mizuki, Mizuki's been on the sidelines, making appearances and being very Palpatine-like for Dream Academy. Why do you think the training is kind of similar? In episode 23, we're faced with graduation looming. Everyone but Sakura are now going to be high school students. Also, how is everyone taking this, especially Otome? Of course comes the point in every school anime where things end. Graduation. So everyone's...
Sakura, 意外と会えると思うよ。高等部って中等部のすぐ裏だから。はい？もう100歩で着いちゃうよ。学園の中のここ。
Basically going nowhere. There's other characters I didn't touch on much, like Ichigo's brother Raichi, being like a chibi Wota.
葵姉さんからバレンタインのチョコがもらえますように。それからアイカツ新聞の特ダネが取れますように。
Or Shion, the actress idol in Power Power Purin. She's close with Sakura Otome, but she isn't around that often. What Season 2 does, which I think is really interesting, is a new character introduction, Akari. Now you'd think they'd finish off the season with all our characters before putting Akari in, but no, I like this better. It's the mix of Akari with existing characters. Ran, Aoi, and Ichigo are auditioning new students. Look at her hair, it's just like Ichigo's. We also get a feel for her character right away. She's below where Ichigo started.
It's not very good at all.
Way below, like in the center of the earth below. The Akari episodes last for a short time and we get back to the old characters and Dream Academy characters. but this acts as a bridge and a smooth transition to the later Akari arc. She does return in episode 46 and 47 before the season ends, and it's like seeing her progress, her frustrations at not getting better as soon as she wants. We also have something else that's big. Now we get to see the fruits of Mizuki being in the shadows. She has her own brand, new songs, and a partner who can keep up. We get Mikuru.
私たちの出会いには大きな意味があるのではないかと感じました。その答えを知るために私は彼女と共にアイドルの扉を開けることにしたんです。
She's Mizuki's best friend pretty much. They've had this connection I've seen or had with people that you just know or get. Mikuru isn't an idol, and doing the idol thing is a side job with her being a gardener. While Mizuki's going forward and making her own agency brand and creating an idol from the ground up, this is still her chasing Masquerade. She straight up says this in the show. I'm chasing Masquerade. Speaking of duos and partners, the current big goal is the Partner Cup, with obvious ship pairings. Oh my.
Break out the L word.
Lesbian?
The other L word.
Lesbians?
We got a much needed episode that's characterization for Kaede and Yurika, who used to be in TRISTAR before Mizuki left. It was tying up some loose strings and seeing how they dealt with it, and how they got closer in the episodes, and the feeling of being in someone's shadow and not wanting that. And a good explanation for a problem if Double M, Mizuki and Mikuru, wins as an independent idol.
優勝したらファンやマスコミの注目は一気に集まる。ドリアカもスターライトも一気に時代遅れにされて活動の場所が減るかもしれない。
But really, why not? A strong indie Aikatsu scene would really shake things up. And Mizuki going indie as a big idol in a seemingly non-existent business field of Aikatsu is a good idea. Challenges the status quo to either keep up or get better. Mizuki really pulled the strings of the show. She's the puppet master for the Twinkle Cup in episode 43. But is she the puppet master for the entire show? Just when you're getting kinda this series keeps you going. A long-running series that can do that is successful, like Kirarin was. Mikuru and Mizuki kept me going. We also had the Aikatsu 8, where the top 8 idols were chosen and had a concert, but it was okay. It had a cute sleepover scene. It was short and it didn't feel as big as Star Anise performing, or TRISTAR. The big season ender is a show-off between Double M and Two Wings, which is a duo made of the best of Dream Academy and Starlight Academy, Ichigo and SORA. We also get on the topic of other dreams alongside your idol dreams, and seeing the two work harder than ever. You got two really great songs from these beautiful performances, but it all comes down to who is the biggest idol, who is the best, who is the greatest, and staying friends through it, no matter what. Okay, I'm about to spoil the outcome. It's super obvious outcome that you'd be an idiot to not know happened. But okay? Alright, 5 more seconds. Look at this cat. 3, 2, 1. Two Wings won! A more satisfying win than the 2017 Super Bowl. It's about time Mizuki lost something, but she's still number 1 in the rankings. It was a great couple seasons, but what will the future be? What is Ichigo's and Mizuki's future? Well, season 3 and 4 is the Akari arc. Maybe we'll find out then. Overall, I do like Aikatsu. It is really long and has a lot of filler to it, but it seemed like all the filler had some importance and came in handy for either world building or building characterization. And some of my favorite episodes were kind of fillery. An example of some of that world building characterization was why YURIKA has a vampire tsundere persona and not just played off as a crazy girl, or seeing more Mizuki, or Aoi's insecurities at times. Otherwise, the show is so bright and fun. Did I forget anything?
俺こんなに人気あったんですね。あれなんか傷つくなその反応。俺講師としてはかなり優秀だと思うんだけどな。
Oh yes, Johnny Sensei. Oh wow, the fact that I forgot to talk about him till now really, well, he gets that treatment in the show.
ジョニー先生朝からテンション高いですっていうかなんて言ったの？さあ、楓にわからないってことは英語じゃないんだ。
Johnny Sensei is hilarious and just has so many great moments. He's one of the teachers around Starlight Academy and goes way back with Masquerade. Also, they are the sensei to Mizuki, the one that actually helped her become an idol. Mostly they're just comic relief. The CG doesn't start great. A comparison shot to the passable but not great first episode and Season 2 CG is far apart. The CG direction was from Kenya Taniguchi. The team making this must have leveled up in skill or got some other staffers to do it, because it has a damn big leap from episode 1 to 50 to 75 to 100. Even the stages they were on were more vibrant and interesting in comparison, and it's outright amazing at times in Season 2. I did notice that Miyuki Kojima only worked on Season 1 with 2D CG, and Shiki Tada came on in Season 2 as a co-CGI director, and Samurai Pictures worked on all the 3D CG. And none of these people or the studio have many credits other than Aikatsu. There is like a shared connection with Expelled from Paradise and Last Exile Fam to Silverwing, but whatever, this show got good or whatever in the performance department when it comes to the musical numbers. But we're not over yet. We still have more Aikatsu! Aikatsu the movie was released on December 13th, 2014. It's set after Season 2, but a little bit into Season 3, indicated by the fact that Akari is talking to her two friends from Season 3. It's more like a very long episode. The main difference is the way the characters are animated in some scenes, with more movements and emotion and gesturing. Otherwise, it looks and feels like 3 episodes mashed together. The movie is filled with music, of course. We start with a performance. The plot of the movie is that Ichigo is getting a solo concert just like the one she went to in episode 1 for Mizuki. The whole gang is helping with planning. One of the plans is to have a new song written for it. So they find the singer-songwriter, Canon, to make her a song. We also get to see SOLEIL perform outside, which was a treat. We have Akari in it who's just as fangirly as usual, but it's important to another subplot. Mizuki is thinking of giving up being an idol. She did say her future was unclear after Season 2, so she had a should I keep going moment. The main motivation isn't just Ichigo putting on this concert, but making a song that will bring Mizuki back to idoldom. And Akari helps by tracking her down to force her to go to this concert. It's this cute sequence where Mizuki has a list of things she always wanted to do but couldn't because she never had a day off. Idols don't have a day off until they quit or die. Lots of fun activities like bungee jumping. Idol's bungee jumping is like a trope itself. It's in AKB 0048 and in Idol Incidents. And probably more that I'm just forgetting right now. You get the part when, oh my god, we have to stall for time because something's not finished and we have to keep going and our audience can't be any the wiser. Oh. In the dress not being done. A dress made by the designer for Angeli Sugar, especially for this concert, which looks like a Maho Tsukai Precure cosplay. We also see cameos from lots of characters like Mikuru, Splash, Hikari, Ichigo's dad, and this guy I had no idea who he was. Apparently his name's Senna, I guess it's a Season 3 thing. And even Shion, and of course we get the Dream Academy students. Aikatsu the movie really set out to make sure it included everyone for at least a moment, to make this movie a big event itself. Some of my favorite scenes are when Akari realized that Ichigo's mom and Orihime were Masquerade. Didn't even need to say it, she just knew. Another is Mizuki, Ichigo, and Akari performing together. It's like 3 generations in one performance. This is the passing of the baton from Mizuki to Ichigo, as well as from Ichigo to Akari. And the ultimate closure,
星宮が1位
おめでとういちご
with Ichigo becoming #1. Closure. The original song for the movie is okay, but it's not in my top 10 or top 15, and the pixel credit sequence is cute as hell. One thing I love about Aikatsu is the fashion element. Fashion's always had a part in the idol industry, and there's designers behind the outfits. Aikatsu focuses on that a lot with the various brands the idols wear. Some examples like Angelique Sugar is a lot like Sweet Lolita. Vivid Kiss is very pop and American, or a sexy, glittery, spicy Agaha brand. And the designers are odd characters themselves. One of the things I love in idol anime is fashion. It's why not only this is eye-catching, but cosplayable as hell. And maybe it'll inspire an actual look for your everyday. I mean, look at this stuff. I would wear this, I would wear this, and this is cute. I think Fan Plus Friend used to sell a skirt like this. I wish I wasn't too old for this one. I doubt this even comes in my size. Gotta collect them all. So far in idol anime, we've seen fashion represented in kids anime. Pretty Rhythm had it with fashion-obsessed Aira and its brands Deer Crown and Prism Stone, and Prepara has various brands like Aikatsu to fit every girl's different personalities. But in Aikatsu, it's almost like how it is in real life, where a celebrity will go down the red carpet and they ask, "Who are you wearing?" And they answer like an advertisement, a representative of that brand. The music is fun. There are some I'm not a fan of, like the first opening I thought was just boring. Boring as the first Pretty Rhythm opening. Here is my top 10 songs from Aikatsu Season 1 and 2.
Hirari-Hitori-Kirari と輝け一人だけれど一人ではないスタート進むためのレース毎日違う私に気づいてるかな昨日よりも確実に好きになってく今いて惹かれそうあなたもサンキャッチャー世界中の子だって会いたい人がいてありがとうって言える喜びチャンスチャンスウォーウォーウォーピンチだって負けないチャンスチャンスウォーウォーウォー掴まなきゃねハイこの空からストレスな世界を触れてみたくなる真珠の素肌よりかこの中どうして君はずっとそこから出てこないの扉の鍵は僕が壊してきたのにさまよってる待ちくたびれた顔のガラスの瞳が2つもうここはハートが目覚めて花咲いてリスペクトし合う場所もらうパターン君とつなぐ光のライブ力にして
Also, the style of the endings is so cute. Another aspect I want to talk about is technology in Aikatsu. When watching to performance, all the people watching uses these antennas. In the show, they say it helps you see the audience's excitement. But really, I think it produces an augmented reality field that allows the holographic CG elements to float around the idol and the ability to make special appeals look so damn flashy. Would Aikatsu be popular in this universe without that tech? Does it share similarities to holodeck technology, like Prepara? Seeing technology take the place of magic and idol shows I mentioned before. As for other media, there was a whole concert. Several of them by the real-life star Anis, which is made up of voice actresses from the show. Also a hologram concert, just like Miku Hatsune or the Squid Sisters.
左曲に合わせて右左右
So so cute! There are also games for the Nintendo 3DS as well. Aikatsu Cinderella Lesson in 2012, and Aikatsu Both My Princesses in 2013. For the Akari seasons, there was Aikatsu 365 Idol Days in 2014, and Aikatsu Number 1 My Stage in 2015. There are 2 apps as well. Aikatsu Music Video Maker, the first mobile game app that came out in August 2014, and the second is Aikatsu Photo on Stage, also known as Photokatsu. That was released in January 2016. It has a bustling English-speaking community on Tumblr, Reddit, and Twitter, so go check it out. Also, there's Aikatsu manga that was serialized in Puchigumi. The first were done by Banbi Shirayuki, who did Fanbook and Chow's. The third one was written by Shiori Kanaki, with illustration by Akane for the 2013 series, and Naoa Kodaka for the 2014 series. There was even a light novel that started in 2013 with illustrations from Kyo Nagiri. Also, AKB48 former member Tomomi had a collaboration with Aikatsu, with cards of her clothes that you can use in the game. In the future, we'll look at more Aikatsu with seasons 3 and 4, and more Aikatsu movies, and eventually Aikatsu Stars, which is currently airing. Aikatsu isn't available anywhere legally streaming or has an official release, but it used to. It was available on Daisuki legally in America, but not anymore, damn it. In an interview with the director of Sunrise, Masayuki Ozaki, Ozaki said Aikatsu is probably the first product from Sunrise that is really targeted towards girls. There's no US license for the series yet, but if fans like it enough and are vocal about it, it may get a US release. So Ozaki asked fans to please support it. I hope this is still valid. Dear Sunrise, Crunchyroll, Daisuki, Funimation, Viewster, Anime Network, Hulu, or Netflix. Give me the fucking Aikatsu!
残酷な夢が